Hi everyone, welcome back. I did a reading the other night and the woman asked me, it was a very emotional reading for her. She had lost two children, 10 years apart from each other, 10 or 11 years apart. And she asked me if I had ever done a reading that was so emotional for me that I wasn't able to continue with the reading. Um, and and I told her I think I expressed maybe a little more emotion during this reading because I felt so horrible for this woman who had lost two children. And I never cry during a reading, and I teach, don't cry because we understand as mediums that, these beautiful souls that have been loved and are now living on the other side, we know that they're in a beautiful place and they're wonderful and they're where they want to be and where they're supposed to be. But every once in a while, you'll have a reading that really makes you take a deep breath and really try hard to pull your emotions back, because it's such a profound loss, as it was for this woman who had lost her two children and also had lost her husband only about 6 months ago. So it was very emotional for her, and I think she felt that I felt very bad for her. We spent quite a bit of time together. I don't time my readings, but this reading lasted about 2.5 hours because we were chatting quite a bit. And thank God in spirit, she was able to receive good information. I always say I'm just the conduit, I'm the messenger. So the information that came in from spirit was beautiful information and messages which she understood, and things that have happened since both her children passed and since her husband passed. Her husband stepped in her with the children, and it turned out to be a beautiful reunion, but of course bittersweet because and I've shared with you before, people think because I'm a medium and I do this work I don't grieve. I grieve the same as anyone else. I miss the physical presence of the people that I loved in my life. I mean, it's just, we're human beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So, sometimes it is, to answer your question, sometimes it becomes a little more difficult to pull that energy back, but with God and spirit and the help of my spirit guides, I'm able to do that. So I hope that answers your question. And as always, I leave you in God's love and light.